All right, guys, how's it going? Well, it's almost time for some shut-eye. I'm tired, mate. I'm tired today. Don't know why, really. It's been boring today. Maybe that's why. Can you believe there's an international break so soon into the season? I can't stand international breaks at the best of the time. But so soon into the season, you just get excited, just get into things and that. Then they break in to watch this rubbish. I don't even know who England are playing. I genuinely don't know. I think it's this English, what's it called, Defence League thing or something. Or is that the racialist? No, what's it called? No, European Nations League. Is it something like that? I don't care. I'm not interested in it, mate. Look, I like the World Cup finals. I like the Euro finals, but that's about it. Can't stand it. It's boring. Is there anybody out there that actually would rather watch international football of any description than like Liverpool? Do you know what I mean? Boring. Watch us get injuries and all that. Oh, don't be tempting fate, Duncan. So yeah, it was a bit of a naff day really. There weren't a lot to talk about, was there? Did that Zubimendi video. If you're not seen that, go and watch that. I'll put you right on a few things. If you can't be asked to watch it, go and watch the, not go and watch, go and read the news article on KopTalk.com, www.koptalk.com. Hooray. Yes, yeah. I'm sick of hearing about Zubimendi, to be honest with you. It's boring too. Today's been boring. It has. People are still talking about the fantastic win. Or should that be fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say. The fantastic win at Old Trafford. I get it. I understand that. But for me, I'm like, come on. Let's leave that now. Let's crack on. But we can't crack on because we can't play a game for, I don't know, a week. Not this weekend. Next weekend, innit? Boring. John Henry's yacht. It's still out in Denmark. It's moored there. I know some of you go, I'm not interested in his fucking yacht. Well, no, but we keep an eye on it because if we end up being linked with, like an FSG takeover, of another football club in Europe, we can say, well, we know he was there, the fucker, can't we? Do you know what I mean? So we're keeping an eye on him. If you've got X, I've got an account on there called Elysian Yacht. Elysian Yacht. All right. What else have I got to tell you? Oh, did the KopTalk podcast today? Do you know what? I didn't even put a tweet out or anything to say it was live. The KopTalk podcast was out today. A few bits on there actually. Spotify, just search KopTalk podcast, I guess. KopTalk LFC. Any podcast app. Pocket Cast is a good one. That's the best one, I think. That's one I like. Yeah, the podcast was out today. I think it's about 20 minutes long, something like that. I need your emails, podcast@koptalk.com for tomorrow's episode if you want to send me one in. I read them all out. Here's your chance to be on the KopTalk podcast. Woo. Can you tell I'm bored? Right, what else can we talk about? Now, Miserable Martin, right? I did a video earlier today. You know Miserable Martin from Red Raw LFC is his YouTube channel. Red Raw LFC. Don't put Red Raw on Google, but on YouTube, Red Raw LFC. Many of you know Martin is a very popular member of our community here. He's someone I consider a friend. I've never met him, but I'm going to meet him in December when we all get together. And, Martin's had not had a lot of luck, to be honest with you, especially this year. His mum died recently, and, he's got his own problems going on as well. On top of that, his mum was the one thing that gave him purpose, really. And we're having this get-together in Birmingham in December, like a Christmas, just a little few drinks and that. And I put a video on today saying, can we get him there? We've been talking about it, the regulars in the community and that, and channel members and people. Everyone's got an equal say around here. You don't have to be a channel member, just people that participate. And everyone's been saying, we've got to get Martin there, So I put this video on earlier and said, look, I've looked into it, hotel, 150 quid, train 45 or something like that. Does anybody want to contribute? And I managed to find a cheaper hotel, actually. Got it for 107, which will suit him because it's closer to the venue. And he's, you know, he's not the most mobile person. Do you know what I mean? He's got a mobility scooter and all that. So yeah, Martin's got fuck all already, but he's got us, and that was proven tonight because within a couple of hours we had the money. Do you know what I mean? I'd booked the stuff, I put the video out, and I saw the donations start to come in for him, and I was like, right, come on, let's get it booked, because I thought we're going to get it. So I did it all. I've sent it to him. I've sent his train tickets to him. I've sent his hotel reservation to him, so Martin will be there in December, and that's made me exceptionally happy. And I'm so proud of you guys for coming together. You know, you never walk alone. Do you know what I mean? We mean it, don't we? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people say it and don't fucking mean it, but we mean it. And I'm absolutely delighted. And it's times like that when I really enjoy what I do. You know, to be able to give a little bit back. Because people support me all the time. People always support me, you know, every day of the week. And I always feel guilty because I can't give anything back. It's very rare. So when I do get the chance to, I thrive on it. I love it. I think it's fucking great. And do you know what's interesting is I put that video out and explained, you know, look, you know, he ain't got an out. Let's get him there. He's fucking, you know, his life's in turmoil since his mum died, bless him. And you know what? 3 miserable bastards thumbs down the video. Can you believe that? 3. I don't get 3 downs on my normal videos. Why on earth would someone do that? Do you know what I mean? What's that all about? 3 miserable, bitter motherfuckers. And some smart ass, obviously just someone passing through, said something about, can't believe you're begging for money for him. Something like that. I don't know, something like that. We're not begging for money for him. We're trying to, like, you know, make a difference to someone's life. Do you know what I mean? No one's benefits from it other than Martin, you know, and us, because we get to meet someone. A lot of people, you know, started following his videos. They've seen him around these parts for years. I'm buzzing. I've never met Martin, and I can't wait to meet him. I really can't. And he sent me this message, right? I sent him the tickets and the hotel. Well, first of all, I sent him the hotel reservation. And he put, have the supporters already raised that much? And I put, not sure, but I've paid anyway, and I've just paid your train tickets, emailing them now. And he said, wow, I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. And I love that. And I put, sending these via email too, which was his train tickets, because I had to get the PDFs and that, you know what I mean? Because he'd said to me, like, I said, book your train ticket, we'll send you the money. Anyway, I don't know what to do. So I did it for him. And he said, wow, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Nobody has ever done anything like this for me before. And then he came on the stream tonight, you know, to thank people. And at the end, when he left, he said, I'm away for the evening now. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm absolutely blown away. Amazing. How nice is that? How nice is that? Now, I think we overshot what we were trying to raise because I'd got the cheaper hotel in the end. So I didn't really, you know what I mean? Like the target, we didn't reach, but we didn't need to because I got him a cheaper hotel, about 40 quid cheaper. He ain't got no breakfast though. He won't be fucking happy about that, will he? Have you seen the size of Martin? Fucking makes me look small. He's about 7 foot fucking tall, Martin, about 7 foot wide, and that way and that way. Every fucking direction, 7 foot. He's just like a square, like that, like a cube, 7 foot fucking massive he is. Don't get on the wrong side of him. You 3 that down fucking thing it is. If he ever finds out who you are, oh fucking hell, you've had it. I better buy him a McDonald's breakfast when I'm there, because I was just going to say it was about £7. I paid for everything, but got about £7 more in than what I paid out, and there was a couple of super chats as well. So, oh, maybe, you know, maybe it's a big scam and that, you know what I mean? I ripped my friend off. Or maybe I'll just, when he comes to Birmingham, buy his drinks all fucking day, you know what I mean? But yeah, great. But there are some bitter people out there. I don't know, if you're one of them people watching, you're never going to be happy in your life if you're like that. I don't know what it is, I don't know what you got going on in your life, but there's plenty of people on here that join my streams, that comment on my videos, that have got all sorts of shit going on in their lives. And I'll be talking about one of them tomorrow morning in my morning briefing. but they don't behave like that. So just knock it off. Do you know what I mean? Be happy. Try and be happy. Don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Honestly, you'll get nowhere in life being angry. You know, karma, it's shit. You know, I do believe in all that. Go around being nasty, being mean, be bitter, and you won't get any fucking luck. That's probably why you're bitter. So if you start being nice and thinking, isn't that a nice thing that they're doing for that fella? Maybe you don't like him. I don't know. Well, how could you not like Martin? I believe in it. Honestly. Be nice. Try and do nice things for people. Won't make any difference because we're going to have a great time and we're all going to get to see him. And I'm over the moon about that. Really over the moon about that. So, at least I pocketed £7 out of it. Is there anything else to tell you? Don't think so, really. I think I'm just going to go to sleep now. Well, I've got to phone my chick first. She's waiting for me. So, we'll do a morning briefing tomorrow morning, all being well. Someone said to me earlier, you know, I always say all being well. They said to me in one of the chats, they weren't being facetious or mean or anything. They just said, you talk about death a lot, Doug. I think it's because I've experienced it a lot in my life. And that's why I always say, don't want to tempt fate, all being well. Hopefully I'll make 50. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you know, my best friend died when he was 37. My mum was 54 when she went into hospital, 55 when she came out in a fucking box. An umpteen examples I could give you. My mum's best friend was 40. You know, there's a lot of people that I've known in my life have, you know, not had good innings, like, so I've experienced a lot of trauma and things in my life. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything. I'm just saying I think that's why it's programmed into my brain, like, why I do get panic attacks sometimes when I'm in bed on a night. I ain't afraid to admit that. I get scared sometimes of dying and shit, you know what I mean? But there you go. So yeah, I think that's why I talk the way I do sometimes. Life's good. You know, even when life is shit, life's good. You probably won't understand that, but I always try and find a positive from a negative. You know, sometimes you don't want to be here. I've been there myself. A couple of times during them lockdowns and that, I was like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. But you must never think like that. Well, you can think like that, but you can't. You know, there's a lot of people that have lost their lives that would give anything to come back to maybe have the struggles that we have. Do you know what I mean? And whenever I go through bad times in life, I always think there must be someone out there with something worse than me. So sometimes you just got to fucking take it, you know what I mean? And keep going. And that's what Martin's just been through. He ain't ever going to get over losing his mum, is he? You know, I'm a friend of his on Facebook and I see his posts. You know, sometimes on a night, I miss your mum, you know, I wish you were there. I've just found this for my mum's. He's going through them early stages of bereavement. So, for one day, it might take his mind off it when he comes and meets us lot. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that'd be nice. So thank you guys. Thanks to all of you that did support him. And I did take that video still exists, but it's hidden now. I did tell you that before, that I would unhide it. So is that the word? Unlist it. Because it wouldn't be right to leave it online because people would still be donating to it, you see. So I said as soon as I hit the target, I'll unlist it, but leave it there, do you know what I mean? So people can see it in the future if necessary. But someone emailed me and said, look, I'm going to send 30 quid or something like so he can get a drink. So yeah, stuff like that's nice. Anyway, but that's community stuff, innit? But that's what it's all about. Football's not just about, you know, beating Manchester United, although it should be. And it's not just about, you know, possibly signing Zubimendi and transfers and stuff like that. It's about your fellow fans and supporters as well. And not even just the supporters at your own club. Sometimes you've got to come together and look out for other football supporters and whatnot, you know. Which reminds me, Have you subscribed to Meh United TV yet? YouTube.com/@ Meh, MEH United TV. Something that's coming very soon. So I think there's a video on here from yesterday. I think it was yesterday I put a video out. If you wanted to partner with me on that, you can. If you don't want to but want to subscribe to it, please do. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to be doing watch-alongs and stuff like that for Man United, but for the opposition. I'm going to go to Old Trafford. I'm going to do it all. I am, guys. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to have a right laugh with that. So thanks to those of you that have supported me by coming in on it, because it helps this gig, the KopTalk gig in general. Not just this YouTube channel, but KopTalk in general. Right, I'm off. Good night, God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Streams at 2 and 7, all being well. Morning briefing, all being well. And Saturday night, we're doing Saturday night streaming. It's my 50th birthday on the 13th. I'm going to be in England that weekend. So I can't do a stream that weekend. So we're having a little knees up this Saturday, which we normally do anyway. But this Saturday is one for my birthday, 50. I was 23, I think, when I started KopTalk. About 23, 24, 23. Fucking 50. Can you imagine how many times I've discussed Liverpool in my life? Can you imagine how many fucking nice people I've met in that time? And how many fucking dickheads? I've had the love, I've had the hate, I've had it all. But I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change any of it. And you know, there is people out there that are not very nice people. But we know this. They're out there in all society, you know, all parts of society and all professions and everything. And I've always tried to have that attitude of, you don't know what's going on in someone's life, you know what I mean? But it can also make a fucking excuse for the fuckers, can't it? Martin's going through a shit time. I don't see him hating on anybody. I've had my fair share. I've never hated on anyone. So have a word with your fucking self. Stop being so miserable. Ironically, we call Martin Miserable Martin. He's the fucking happiest fella. If he's in the right mood. Well, maybe not the happiest. Funniest, that's the word I meant. Funniest. Dry as anything, Martin. I love it. And I feel good because thanks to KopTalk, once again, I've been able to put a smile on someone's face. And that makes me happy. Right, time for bed. Oh, dear. Right. It's me lucky out. Been lucky this season. See you morning. Good night.